are on the site of the castle.
And it was the first time the Beatles had really stopped being semi-professional almost.
Look at that.
Absolutely fascinating.
That's what you do. You buy these clothes that cost money and make a difference in it. But we never do that.
Never complains, gets up, gets on with a smile on his face.
We just want you to sit in the chair and go hip hip hooray for the Western press and the Western narrative. You dare dictate the same old every single day without this. If you haven't seen it before, please watch the first series, the first 2 episodes, the second series. Stallone. Should have beaten them tonight. Should have beat them. Second half. And you know what? Let's be honest. When Canate was coming off and Samikas and Jota were going on, I thought, what's he coming off for? What's Canate coming off for? And bang goal. Incredible. But anyway, let's see what you said. Should have won that. Jota had 2 chances, Salah abysmal. As I just said, we should have won it. We should. I don't think that they're fucking good, that good, you know what I mean? I really don't. I think that I'm a bit biased or over the top or whatever, but I don't think we should have beat them. I thought we would have beat them anyway. Youssef, I said, don't go behind against this lot. I have to take the lead against these. Well, we went behind and we came back. We're still 6 points clear. Got a game in hand. So it's up to us. And Copite says, bringing Jones on against the side while sit back ain't going to work. And Curtis Jones, says Youssef, is about as much as he uses a wet tissue. Hi Frank and Shaq, keyboard faulty, so us just going to listen. Says that okay, Lee, no problem, mate. Deserved the win there, Frank says. Lee Brady, yes, we did. We did, mate. We did. Second half. The second, I was talking to Lee at the first half, about the first half and that. And I said, we've got to bring Jota on at some point. Brought him on and we got a point at some point. So. And Ezra says, wasn't good first half, played better second. Yeah, absolutely. That's what Lee and I was saying. We've got to play a lot better than the second half. And we did. We could have won it. We should have won it. Big up Franco, says IBR. Hope you're well, IBR. Even in Frank in chat says the Anfield or all them points we took. And Jeff Ellison, great second half, Frank, story of the season so far. Absolutely. It is. Paul Beck. Hiya, Paul. Slow start, great second half, time wasters for us. Yeah. I don't like their fans. Horrible. Horrible. I think they're overrated. I really do. I really do. Is that the way they play? They're fucking terrible. It's like they had 10 defenders and Pram Newell in goal. Yeah. Yeah. Made some good saves, yeah. But you know what I mean? It was frustrating. I'd be a frustrating game for me, and the title race is still up for grabs. I don't know, you know, we've only got to win that game and we beat Everton, you know, and we're 9 points clear. And I don't think anyone, they're all playing garbage anyway. That Forest won't fucking win it. Youssef, one of the most frustrating games I've ever watched. Frustrating for me as well. I think it was frustrating for us all, to be honest. Lee, telling you. Need to learn how to start the first half like we do second half. That's what I said at the beginning, you know, like the pre-match. I said, we've got to be in their faces. But we were just strolling around. It's like a practice match. And, you know, the first 3 shots we had were awful. Well over the bar. By Gravenberch, Diaz. Fucking hell. And Gapco. And then bang, 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 goal. 3 or 4 passes, goal. Then counter-attack. And Edward says, no one wants to win the league lately. We do. Hopefully. Paul Turner, the commentators banging on about Forest all through the game. We were only the sides who looked like winning it, especially. I'm being honest. I said to Lee Brady, I said, I've turned the sounds off. I can't stand that McManaman. It looks like winning. Fuck off. Winning. It's getting on me fucking nerves. So I had no sound. Just turned the sounds off. Just watched it. And we should have won it. It was far too slow for an hour, but we finished strong and better finishing we would have won, says Paul Owie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Spot on, Paul. Even if Frank, says TW. Agreed, Forest, we are bang average. We weren't that much better, too slow. We were too slow. And how many times have we said this, you know? Like the soft, slowly, you know, from the back. And we had, where were we in the first half? We were outside their box, but by the corner flag. And we had to throw it. And I went back to Allison. I said, what are we doing? But second half, lot better. We could do with a goal scorer of midfield like Eze at Palace, says IBR. I thought McAllister was bad as well, especially the first half. Dean O'Brien, conceding a goal as early as we did was the worst start possible against such an anti-football team. They've no interest in playing football. Thought we showed great fight and determination to keep going, but too wasteful when it mattered. Should have won. I said that, I was talking to Lee, and I said the final third, wasteful. So wasteful in the final third. The Anfield Road. Total wasted opportunities. Mo was absolutely crap tonight. So was Diaz and Gakpo. This is why I've been screaming for a new attacker. We need somebody to mix it up. But you get slated, don't you, Anfield, if you say about attacker, you know, and getting an attacker in, because people are saying that we need at least 3 players. We really do. I'm not just saying this. I've always said we need a number 6, a left back, and, you know, an attacker, because if Nunes is gone, got to bring someone in. But this is FSG. Mo is having another poor January. Yeah, it's mad, though. Yeah, got to say that. Yeah, totally agree. Hopefully Spurs will do us a favour tomorrow night. And they're pretty poor themselves, though, aren't they? Ahmed. Hello, Frank. Hope you're well. I think I'm giving up. I don't think we will win the league. It's been a poor performance. I don't know. Anfield. I will say, though, Slot's tactical change was great, but I said to my mate, it needed to be about 10 minutes earlier. It didn't now surprise me when he took Canetti off, though. I thought, fucking hell, what's he doing? But should have won. Robertson has done, pure and simple, says Darryl. Yeah, he is. He is. And that slip he did in the first half. Okay, now they should have scored. First or second half. They should have scored. First half. They should have scored from that. Diaz was right off today, says Paul. Yep. Edward, their fans hate us. I said that at the pre-match. They're horrible. Yep, that's how Forest play, Frank. Crap, says TW. I think they're overrated. I really think they're overrated. And as Dean O'Brien said, they don't play football. Yusuf, I watched one of their channels for the game preview, and their fans can't stand us because of the 70s. Oh, go away. Their fucking manager, Clough, blamed us for Hillsborough. That drunken fucking red-nosed prick. I know you shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but he blames us for Hillsborough. Never forgive him for that, whether he's fucking dead or what. And people talk about fucking Clough, glowing terms. I won't talk to people, a Liverpool supporter who talks about him in glowing terms, you know. Fuck him. And Paul says, IBR, he's talking to Darryl. Robbo's decline started 12 months ago. Totally agree with you there, IBR. It did. I said it last season, as you know. Title hours to lose. You'll never walk alone, says Paul Burke, the old mate. Yes, it is. 7 points if we beat Everton, Frank, says Darryl. Oh, I thought we were 6 points ahead with a game in hand. And, you know, 3 points makes it 9. For doing me maths right. 6 and 3 make 9, I'm sure of it. Not 7. Anfield Door. Forest getting plaudits after plaudits, but they literally posted 2 banks of 4 and held on. That's Snake Ferdinand. I know. And McManaman calling Forest magnificent. I was like what we are. then shot. Yeah, I turned. I turned. I tell you when I turned it off. Do you know when I went to him in the first half? When I went to the Ferdinand, and he was giving a load of fucking crap, and I went, "Oh fuck this!" Listening to it, and McManaman, fucking hell. Copite says, "We will walk over Everton now. They don't have a manager. Let's sit back." Noisy. The goal they scored was way too easy and against the run of play, says Yusuf. Of course. Of course. Of course it was. That's it. Look, we were a far better side. I don't know what these fucking pundits were looking at. Having a clue what game they were watching. TW says, we just need some composure in front of the goal. I think we go through these fucking blips where we don't score. See, I didn't agree. I'm not being funny when I say this, but everyone was lauding the Accrington Stanley game. Oh, look at that. Oh, fucking Accrington Stanley. And you know, he's a different raw lad. McManaman is a proper blue. It's oozing out, says Callum. IBR says we need to play with two defensive midfielders in the first half from now on, as we are always open in the first 45 minutes. Good shout, that, actually. Good shout. And the outfielder, Copy Callum, he's answered and said, I was like, who did you play for, lad? Exactly. That's why I had to turn him off. And if they turn around and say, you know, I don't know. As soon as I finished, I turned it over. I had to set up. Ali Danus. Hello again, hiya Ali. You satisfied or disappointed? I don't know. Copy Raw probably these and Steve went off to Madrid. Paul Turner, same here, Frank. Macca never stopped all through the game. The other commentator lives in Nottingham. Yeah. He didn't. Fucking so easy. And you know, like the winning. Does it end with winning? Fuck. Peter, mate. Hiya, Peter. Oh, good to see you, mate. Peter's a great singer, you know. He's an entertainer. He's coming. Singing the song of praises. Second half performance, Liverpool deserved it, but Liverpool shouldn't be allowing any side to score their goal. And in the first attack. Yeah, absolutely. Great point, Peter. Good to see you as well. Hope you're well, mate. All the best for 2025. TW, I don't feel McAllister has been at the races all season, says TW. He hasn't been top form. It's like Salah, isn't it? It's like Salah. But we can't do without him. We can't do without him. Lee Brady. Where's Nunes when you need him? Don't start on that. You always say, like me for. I say, since that Newcastle 3-3, we have shipped goals. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And the Anfield Road says, I hate to say this, but Robertson is looking well off the pace now. Anfield have been saying that, mate, since last season before, 2 years ago, honestly. People who know me would tell you. Bote and Trent cannot take corners at all. Well, that's what I mean. As soon as Samikas come over, shot at goal. As soon as he came on. And against Accrington, I know it's fucking Accrington, but no matter who it was, he was putting some great balls in the area. Fantastic, lifting the ball. Every time. Remember when Robertson, first man, hit the first man every time? That's when I went, he's fucking finished, this fella. Can't cross a ball. Edward. McManaman tries not to be biased, but he fucking is. He doesn't give any credit whatsoever to us. Youssef, thing is, we're coming up against another team who play similarly on the weekend in Brentford. Yeah, you're right. Didn't they draw tonight? I'm not quite so sure. Was it them or Bournemouth? I don't know. Fuck them anyway. And Copite says to Edward, yeah, but compared to Jamie Carragher, he's not like that on commentary. Paulowi, our pathetic owners have done us again and looks like Zubimendi is off to Arsenal, says Paulowi. I know. It's shocking. I've gone like, if you would have heard me today, ranting about that. Ranting. To be honest, Paul, it's shocking. Done nothing again. The Anfield Road said as well this afternoon, well, this evening, on the pre-match, all our rivals are buying again. They did it at the beginning of the season. They were buying. And we were standing still as usual. But we brought in Federico. That hasn't worked out, in my opinion. Okay, my opinion. Peter, players should put the foot through the ball on sight of goal because they are trying to walk it in. It's been like that, Lord. But did you notice, like, the beginning of the game, we fucking hit the ball from outside the area, which, I want anyway, to have a go up from outside the area. But far too much, we're trying to walk the ball. Trying to walk the ball there. You're right, Peter. Youssef, we're making very hard work of this league. We should be fucking well clear. Like the time we won it, when we were miles ahead. 80-66. Looking at the bigger picture for me, a good point. To be fair, Forest overall defended brilliance and the point was a fair result. Says 80. No, 80, we should have fucking won it, mate. We were the better side second half. But their goalkeeper under so much pressure. And the goal, obviously. The goal. And Paul always to Anfield Road. Robbo is not the player he was, but is Samikas the answer. Edward Steve was constantly biased against us. He was actually. Sorry, but when is Dan's give the chance? He's 18, not 16. Trent got his debut around 17, 18 and played on. You're right. And the Anfield, Paul Owie, I've defended Robbo, but I think Samikas is better now. Agree with you. I really do. I really do. And Ali says, I really wanted to see Chiesa on for Salah. I'm glad Forest fans don't like us, because I fucking hate them. TW. Doesn't swear, you know. TW swear. Easy says, how many games over the years have teams scored against us with their first shot at goal? Seems to happen a lot. Yeah. No answer to that. But you're right. How many, just how many times have we come from behind? Anfield. If Mo was performing so crappy, why didn't Chiesa get a chance? I know he can produce magic, but our former player, Nico, was all over him at this game. He was. Nico Williams, yeah. Did you see that? Did you see in the first half? Should have been an equaliser. When, who was it he put it in? Who was it he put it in? Forget he put it over. And Szoboszlai went up. Was it the first half or the second half? Szoboszlai, no, first half. And Szoboszlai went up and headed it. It was a cracking cross. And I think it was Gakpo. And he headed it. And it hit fucking Nico Williams on the back of the head. It was going in. Does anyone notice that? Szoboszlai went, fucking hell. I thought it was going to be one of those games, though, to be honest. Yusuf, if Arsenal beat Spurs tomorrow, it's 4 points with a game in hand. Yeah. Well, that's what Darryl says, it'll be 7 points. You haven't fucking played yet. Cop-out. Spurs sit back, they can beat Arsenal. Then Kulusevski is brilliant. That Kulusevski. Fuck off. Where did these names come from? Like George Shefton. Can you just put the numbers on? Easier for me. Edward Raw. What I mean is that he tries too hard because he played for us. The Anfield. Edward, I understand, mate. That black commentating with McManaman comes from Nottingham. There you go. Says Adele. And Paul says, think Jota a better number 9 than Diaz. Well, I think on the pre-match, I wanted Jota to start, to be honest. I wanted him to start. And as he says, Núñez would have got a load of stick if he'd put Salah performance in tonight. You're right. You're right. And I mentioned that on the pre-match. No matter who's playing bad. I don't think he's a scapegoat, to be honest. But the lads, he's been bought as a striker. And he's really not doing the striking business. And I was going to say to, at half time, I was going to say to Lee Brady, I think if Núñez would have been playing, he would have been causing commotion in their back foot. I really do, because he's everywhere. Do nothing like, does nothing, but Copy. My man of the match, personally, Van Dijk. Dean says, can't afford any more slip-ups. Got to start finishing these games off. Mo has records in his sights, so he's snatching at it. That's right, that comes his way. A couple of times he went for a goal or took one off Trent, who clearly shouted for him to leave it. We'll be all right. If this is our blip, then I'll take it. Just fucking win on Saturday, then. I think it's a goal blip. I really do. Please don't mention fucking Accrington, you know, what they scored for against it. Miguel Angel's could have scored for against them. And that's the problem. Lee Brady. Only other positive is that City and Chelsea also drew, so just stays the same. Need a win at Brentford. Saturday we play, don't we? Is it a 3 o'clock kickoff? Don't say it tonight, man. Paul says, seems getting a draw against us is as good as a win going on these pundits. Crap talk is now how good we are. Is that how good we're good. We're good. Neil Broderick. I loved it when we switched to the back three. We actually battered them, and on another day, Mo scores twice. I know you're a fan of Sir Bosley, Frank, but for me, he pulls out of 50-50 tackles. I don't think so, you know. I don't think he does. You know. The Anfield TW, he says. He even admitted it on comms, in my opinion. I remember when the commentators were just there for names and stats. Now we've got to know their facts and social lives. Yeah. The Anfield, cut by Callum. They gave it to Murillo, and Nico Williams was their best. I agree with that. Nico Williams was. Didn't anyone see when it hit when Sabozlai hit it? And it hit the fucking back of his head. That was going in, that would have gone in. Didn't even know it hit him. Just unlucky. And Dean says, it's sad to see Robbo struggling. That's why Semikas has to be there. If we're not going to get a left back like in Cap, he's got to play. That's just my opinion. We're all Reds, you know what I mean? We've got a right for opinions. We have a right to see things. TWC, spot on, bro. Nico Williams, yeah, about Nico being man of the match. Not man of the match, man of their match. Start playing Semikas from the start now. Start playing, says yep. Trent takes 30 minutes to take a throw in, and Zim and Robbo can't beat the first man on corners. You wouldn't believe that, would you? You wouldn't believe, you know the way Trent is, and he can balls anywhere. Yeah, he can't take a fucking corner. What did he do now? Agree with you there, Lee. Star play. I would have said that before, don't I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, boys and girls. IBR says Arsenal will have their tails up with new signings, so it will be close running. as I predicted us on 88 points and Arsenal on 86. So it looks like we're not going to buy anyone, to be honest, for our tails to be up. Francine sent me a text. She said, Dad, we need fresh blood. That was in the end of the second half. No, sorry, the end of the first half, coming into the second. Down for TW, good points on McAllister and commentator. As he says, seen Brentford's highlights against City and they're going to cause us a lot of problems at the back based on tonight's performance. So if you see, if your defence comes under pressure, it's the midfield letting them through. Coppold says, agree, Peter. What's happened to the players? Don't shoot at all. Oh, yeah. You don't shoot at all. You don't. And Coppold says to AZ, Brentford being brilliant at home. That's better point for City, in my opinion. I don't know why you're fucking talking about fucking City. You know, they don't fucking interest me. This is Liverpool, boys. If Arsenal wins, I say fucking Arsenal wins, and we lose to Brentford, we might bottle it, I fear. Says, no, we won't. Come on, fucking hell. It's as though we've just been beaten for fucking nil. I'm sorry, we are, you know, no. Don't start saying that. It's still fucking clear. Ali the Noose. Not disappointed only because I wanted to see Chiesa on the field to replace Salah. Salah was invincible today till the minute, yeah. Gakpo as well. I want Diaz on the left wing again, and Nunes and Gakpo and Jota, Chiesa as centre forwards. Oh yeah, on there. Farhan Mulani. I haven't seen her for years, ages. Salah Christmas curse is real. And the cop I'd say, Slot might learn the hard way if he don't start bringing on players like Downs, Elliott and Chiesa. Warrant something new and haven't been played a lot, so a position won't suss them out. And Youssef, Nico Williams says into a prime Maldini all of a sudden, yeah. As I said, we're the better side. I don't know where people are coming from. We were the better side. We should have fucking won it. But as I said, you know, our final third lately, it's been terrible. Do you think Jota should play against Brentford to start? Yeah, Max says, even in everyone, that first half, we stunk the place out. Keep putting that type of effort in like we did. We will win fuck all. Not good enough, says Ian Mack. And Ian Mack doesn't swear, so he must be angry and frustrated. So, good job he never got fucking beat, wasn't it? Maurice down bad ref, but Ryan Carlyle for their error for their goal. Yeah. At half time, felt that Virgil should what Matip used to do and go into midfield, but later switching. Ryan made his shape more progressive. Enough chances to win. Spot on. Spot on. He did have enough chances to win it. And Lee Brady says, yes, Salah's shooting first touch was terrible today and couldn't beat his man. I do think Chiesa would have been worth a try there the last 15 minutes. He would have been more confident after scoring the other day. Well, he's got to play some fucking time if he's not going anywhere, is he? You know, he has to play. He has to play him. I will never understand why we do play Luis Diaz as number 9 when we have Jota on the bench. Good shout, Farhan. Good shout. I said I had a pre-match and I said I hope Jota gets picked. And Lady says to Coppoy, I agree. Brilliant going forward. Well, need to play well defensively. What did you think of Gravenberch tonight, by the way? Ian Mack, most snatching at everything tonight, as well as so frustrated. Yeah, that was mentioned, and one of the lads said because he's breaking all records, he wants to break more. He's not his usual self. He is snatching at things. And when Trent, he should have left there for Trent, you know, to have a go. But that's him. IBR. The Forest keeper was man of the match for me. He was. I think did he get man of the match off the telly? I'm sure he got man of the match off the telly. Cup out. Lads, what you think he is a Jota Salah as a strike force mix to mix it up a bit? I think he's got to try something because everybody's saying we're going through this blip of not scoring. So yeah, mix it up. So where would you put Chiesa though? On the right wing instead of Salah? Talk Gakpo's, I don't know. I don't know how Chris Wood has become prime Aguero this season. The fucking state of him. Jesus. Says Farhan Mulan. Farhan Mulan. Great name, that, isn't it? Lee Brady says, 3 p.m. kickoff, Frank. So I've got a little, one of them little ulcers. Fucking hell, it's killing me. RD66. Not sure Chiesa is ready. Callum, for a start. I'd bring him on as an impact player later on in the game, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't think he could last 90 minutes, to be honest. I'm being honest. And Lee says, Williams was their best player, but he will know how Salah plays a bit. We're playing and training with him for years ago. And he has more experience now too. Good shout. It's a good shout, though. Lee. And Dino says, speaking of sitting out of tackles, Their goal came from Mo out of dropping the ball. Their goal came from, yeah, he did. It did. He went like that, went back to the and gave it away. John plays well, I thought. I thought he played very well myself. Linked well down the right second half, but my only frustration with him is why doesn't he take the initiative more and shoot instead of constantly passing on opportunities? I totally agree. And he can hit a ball, by the way. Needs to be braver. Yep. By shoot. Yeah, absolutely. Good shout. Great shout, in fact. Probably not Brentford's, but Ipswich here on field says the cop-out to Addy. And Lee Brady. What does that even mean when a player puts their hands up for corners? Always wondered that. It means I'm hitting the first player and he puts his two hands up. I'm hitting the second player. Especially if Robertson's taking it. Farhan. Trentfield's irresponsible now as he has a transfer to Real Madrid. Now he has dropped his intensity altogether. No, couldn't even answer that. You can pretty much guarantee that Brentford scored in the first half against us. And Ali the news. I can't write. My thoughts are frozen. -15 outside now. It's -28 in here. Fucking freezing. My poor little feet. I've got a pair of those, thermal socks on. Thick ones. They're good, you know. Get yourself a pair of thermal socks. Poor Ali. Freezing. What about the fuck bigger other teams up? It's about bigger other teams up. I know, that's it. Fuck them. That's what we're talking about. The Reds. Farhan says, one bad game, lads, not to worry. We will win the league. Hashtag trust Liverpool. I'm glad you said nobody else. And IBR, and you're spot on there, IBR. We have been too reliant on most goals. And Lee says, I'd start Jota every game now, apart from the odd rest on the bench. He knows where the goal is and almost got another two. He knows how to be in the right position. He's brilliant at that. At the right time. Just unlucky. Dan's is the same. Yeah. Yeah. Good point, that really is. The black and white boy. We win that easy tonight, but their keeper having a worldie, one-way traffic in the second half. Yes. Yes. We should have won it. Barry Aldridge. Oh, Barry. Forest showed why they are in the top three. Good game, others will falter against them. They'll falter. I really think they're overrated. I really do. You know, I seen nothing about them. I'm being honest. He just fucking got behind the ball. That was it. And we were unlucky, so unlucky, not to come away with a 3-1 win there. A couple of them chances have gone in. Jota has to have a run of games now as our number 9, says Ian Mack, absolutely. The Diaz experiment as a central striker has to end now. Salute or I'll slap your head like Benny. I'll slap your head like Benny. Chris Woods was man of the match. Was he? Chris Woods, fucking hell. Says Farland. That's me, Frank. Best wishes to all. Keep the faith. You never walk alone. Thanks, Paul. See you soon, mate. Are you still in Benetton or somewhere? Sure he's away, you know. Sure he's away in Spain getting all the lovely sun, as they did, or somewhere, Tenerife. Ali Danus. Diaz should be on the left flank as winger. He helps the left flank a lot more than Gakpo does. For me, Diaz is our best player. Is our best player for years. He can't feel well at centre forward. We can all see that. Says our Romanian friend Ali News. Good shout, actually. And Nazi66, Morello, the defender, got the man of the match ring. Is that the Brazilian lad? I just got ready, you know. I had to do this. I had to set it. Well, I didn't set it up. Jason, the producer, set it up. The only man in Scotland that doesn't like football. Jason. But he set everything up. But he had to come here and, like things. And Malaysia is, well, yeah, Chiesa mostly plays on the left, doesn't he? And come inside on his right foot. Where to try if Diaz or Gakpo are having a quiet game like tonight? Yes. Yeah. My ears are freezing. I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. That's a good shout, that, Lee. It's a good shout. Christopher, hi Frank and everyone. 7 points clear of Arsenal at this time of the year. Same games played. That's the reality of this season. It's a great position to be in up the Reds. Yeah. But 11 points were we a few weeks ago. Brady, that happens a lot with our team. If we have the opportunity to shoot, we pass instead, and vice versa. Yeah. Rightly. Colin Blackshaw. Good evening, Frank. Good evening, Colin. Good evening. And the cop-out. We lose Van Dijk this summer. We are a top 4 side again. We look at Coutinho, Mane, Salah, Firmino before Van Dijk. We were poor at the back. We can't afford to lose Van Dijk. He's got another 3 seasons in him. Top 3 seasons as well. As he says, when Robertson put his hands up for the corners, do you reckon our players stuck 2 fingers? No, the first fella, the first defender to the opposition goes like, on my head there, rub all that, on my head. 2 fingers back. Colin Blackshaw says, we look burnt out first half. Yes. Desperate for a few new first team stars. You're asking much there, mate. Honestly, Colin. We've had this out today. We've had it out, honestly. We've had it out all the time. We've had it out for 2 fucking years when we're going to buy someone. Saturday, we will play at Brentford. Our game as well, says Ali Noose. Yes, of course. Oh, my old mate, Frank Lawton. I believe that's 2 entertainers I've had on tonight. Peter May and Frank Lawton. He's in the band, Frank. Goes to America and everywhere. Singing the songs. Jota reminds me of Jimmy Greaves. He reads where the ball will go and never hesitates. Bang and in the net. We were crap first half, different second half. Absolutely, Frank. We were, mate. Game of 2 halves. And Lee Brady. In the first half, did you notice every shot went mad? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with them all? They were saying that, weren't we? I said, when I first come on here, I said, 3 shots in the first couple of minutes by Gapco, Diaz, and who else? Gapco, Diaz, and I'm not saying Nunes because he wasn't playing. But anyway, fucking terrible. Oh, Gravenberch. Gravenberch has a couple of goals, didn't he? Both of them were. Being better off fucking passing them. Colin Blackshaw. Love to see Chiesa get a few starts. He's a proven world star. We've all got opinions. I don't think he's match fit. He couldn't last 90 minutes. There's no way. He might come on, if he brings him on at some point. He might make a difference. He just might make a difference, but he's definitely not 90 minutes match fit. He wouldn't last 90 minutes. But I think the only one is the only thing is to bring him on, not to start. But then again, he could grab a goal, couldn't he? If he starts him. Then bring him on. Right, it's time for me to show you. Don't forget your fantasy football. And this is what you can win. If you've still got time to go into it. It's a perpetual watch. You don't need a battery because it's winding. It's a winding up watch. It's a cracking piece of machinery, actually. So you can win that. And it's an expensive watch, by the way. It's not it's very heavy. One of those heavy. It's very thick, as you can see there. It's very thick. So you can win that fantasy football. And that's for the Premiership. Also, if you join the Fantasy Champions League, you can win that. And it's assigned Champions League programme signed by Mo Salah himself. It's the Champions League when we beat Spurs in Madrid. There you go. See it? That's what you can win. And if you want to get some decent merchandise, I always support our little small businesses. And the next home match, go along to that scarf or a badge. They're brilliant. Mike Dean and his wife, lovely wife Michelle. Everything is quality. Everything they sell is quality. I've bought things out of there. And my two grandsons brought me a couple of t-shirts out of there for Christmas. Absolutely brilliant. They really are. Love it. That scarf or a badge. And you can even get them online, you know. And there it is, that scarf or a badge.com. Sorry about that. Right. Lee Brady says, in the first half, did you notice every shot went miles over? Oh, yeah. And Lee says, off to bed now, Frank. Up for the school run. See you on Thursday. Moaning that we still haven't bought it. Tell you what, though, I love that Cole Palmer. What a player. Good night. I said that last season. I liked that lad. I bet you City are going mad. They got rid of him to them. He's a good lad. Be great for us. Ali, the new star hands are up is when you go for a long corner, or at least I used to do that way when I played. But to be honest, doesn't mean anything. Maybe Robbo uses it as a ritual. Says hello to somebody in the crowd, you mean, over the other way. And as he says, better Arteta would have had a good excuse for the ball going miles over. Most probably. Ian Mack, no chance Chiesa starts or comes on where the results are still in the balance. Slot doesn't trust him. Another wasted sign. Ali says, if we had Chiesa, we really lose nothing. But Slot is afraid to not get Klopp's treatment if he will sub Salah. I don't know. Ian Max says, beat Brentford and we are back on track, boys. Frustrating, want to take tonight, but we need to bounce back now. Yeah. And Copite says, we'll beat Brentford 3-1 on Saturday. We will. Predicted now by me. IBR. Maybe Slot is scared of upsetting Mo by resting him. I think, you know, there must be something in that though, mustn't there? But would you leave him out? Would you leave him out? You know, Mo is a leading goal scorer. He's our leading goal scorer and our leading assister. More assists, more goals than any of our players. And he breaks records every week, more or less. So, can you afford to leave him out? I don't think so. I really don't think so. His name is first on the sheet. Farhan Molani is replying to Ali Noose. If we play Chiesa, we risk him of getting injured as he is really fragile and saving some hospital costs. There's all slow hospital costs. And Copite says, Slot is scared of their egos, man. Needs to have bollocks about it. What's there to lose? It's not like you're taking off Virgil. Taking Virgil off of their concert. True, good shout. And Colin says, Klopp's team is gone now. Honeymoon period's over for Slot. Brilliant start, but can't fall away as fans will soon turn if we blow the league. Yeah. But it's one of those like blippy things. I hate that word as well, that terminology. Oh, it's only a blip. I fucking hate that. And I'll tell you another terminology I use. Bad day at the office. I hate that. Bad day. It's not a fucking office. It's a football pitch. You just come out and say, bad game that was, isn't it? Not a bad day at the office. Sit on your fucking bones at the office. Bad day. But you're right there, Colin. You know, fans are fickle. And as the Copite says to Colin, no, we won't. We are Liverpool. You never walk alone for a reason. There you go. And Ali the Noose, and he's speaking to Farhan. Bro, will always be a risk to injury a player, but at least give him a try. He deserves it. He's talking about Chiesa. Federico Chiesa. And Copite only can turn on FSG. As I said, his daughter, texted me and said, Dad, we need fresh legs. Now, what does she mean by that? She means we haven't bought anyone and we need to. And as he says, but on a positive note, we would all have took 7-point gap at this stage of the season if we'd been offered it back in August. On a positive note, it was a thought that we were that. What were we all saying? Hope we finish in the top 4. Weren't we? That's what we were all saying. But we haven't fucking been beaten. We're talking as though we've been beaten tonight. And we were so unlucky not to win it. We were the best side. We were better than them. Far better. fucking lucky. Got a lucky fucking break, scored, and that was it. That's the way I look at it. Farhan says to Ali, but as a manager, will you bench Salah or sub him off after being the top scorer and the top assister? No doubt, Chiesa is a great talent, but Slot might have some plan for him. Oh, we see him. Do you think that we will see him? Chiesa, that is. When will we see him? He's been fucking with us, you know, since August. He scored a goal in at the post against Accrington. No one was saying anything last week. Fucking Accrington. And they're all going, look, Chiesa. They're all talking about Chiesa. No disrespect to Chiesa. Because no one's seen him, really. Nobody has seen him. You can't really look at the Accrington game. You really can't. You know, that's a totally different level side. You've got young Dans, scored against him. Great goal, by the way. He started the move and everything. And, you know, he gave it to Chiesa. Chiesa, this it. The goalkeeper made a good save. Dan's just run right onto it. Bang, goal. So, yeah. I'm not having a go with Chiesa, Federico. Certainly not. Do you know what? I always forget the time, you know. You know, because all the pods started at 8 o'clock, as you know. And it's right after the match, wasn't it? Right after the game. Tonight, 10 o'clock. But when you look at the game, and, you know, I really thought that we were going to beat them. I really thought. I said, we'll beat these. Because as I keep saying, they're fucking overrated. If anyone thinks that they're fucking great, let me know. Let me know if you think that Nottingham Forest fucking great. Come on. Farhan says, Frank, Chiesa was brought as a Salah replacement. If Salah didn't accept the contract or as a bench replacement, the thing is, Salah wants to play every game and Slot will play it with the form he is in. Good shout. As I said, look, I keep saying this. Salah is our leading goal scorer. He's our leading goal scorer. Also, leading assists. You don't drop players like that. You do not drop players like that. You don't. You know, bad game. Played setup. You've only someone mentions about Nunes. If that would have been Nunes tonight, he would have been slated and slagged and see what I mean? And Colin says, Maze up, I found your show, Frank. I'll be on regular for a while. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you subscribe. Do you know what? Someone mentioned, said, Maze up there, your thing's going up. The algorithm, you know. And you know what? I know this for a fact. YouTube take away subscriptions, you know. And it just doesn't happen to me. It happens to other people. Well, I follow the alternative news, you see, because I do a broadcast. I do what you call a current affairs, and I talk about things going on, what's going on around the world, from globalization to everything. It might interest you. And, even those platforms that I go on, subscriptions are taken away from them. So I'm not the only one. Subscriptions are taken up from little old me. And I've done nothing. Just try to be nice. I think I don't think I know. I'm the only. God, this bloody thing is fucking killing me. I'm the only podcaster that reads out every single comment because, people take the time to comment and they deserve to be heard. And there's some great comments, especially your one there, Colin. I'll be a regular from now on. Christopher says, Chiesa is nowhere near match fit. Looks overweight. I think he will be better next season if he stays. I said that before. I said there's no way he can play 90 minutes. There's no way. Look, he's had no pre-season whatsoever, And you're so right, he does look overweight. He does. So it's a good shout, that, Christopher, simply because you can't play. You can give him like a few minutes, whatever. But how would he be? What was he being like tonight? Having to, go back into defence and come out again, How would he have been? And as he says, I'd play Chiesa and two remaining Champions League games to really test out his fitness. Then if he comes through them, then try him in more important games. That's a good shout. It's a rubber. But what you've got to think of, we're only 3 points clear of Inter, aren't we? I think. But I think Slot wants to finish top. Make sure that we've got that seed. But having said that, don't you think that we should fucking go into the market and buy somebody? And I'm talking top quality players here. Don't you think that we should do that? And Colin says, Mo can't be dropped. Exactly, can't be. But if looks leggy after 75 minutes, then make a change for Chiesa. But why Chiesa? What if Gakpo's on the bench? Would you rather have Gakpo coming on? Or Diaz, for example, than Chiesa? That's the dilemma. But yeah, the Champions League, I agree there. But I tell you, look, Slot wants to play his best 11. Always has done, always will do. And, for the slow build-ups and everything else, you're seeing it tonight. Especially the first start, just strolling around. You see Virgil rolling the ball with his, his foot. I just done that then. Go. It's like saying, someone phone me up. You always do that. Or type it out. You always. Slot gave me a ring. Do you want to play for us or what? But you're right there, Colin. You really are. You're spot on. And Ali Danouche, maybe they are Franco, but they are in the top 3 this season. They played well. Let's not forget, we only lost 1 game in the PL this season against them. I think they will finish in the top 5 this season. Yeah, I know. Oh, Farhan is going. He says, good night, Frank. It's 4:50 a.m. See you in the next stream. See you Thursday. 5 o'clock in the morning. I wonder where he is. I wonder if he's in Asia somewhere. I wonder, wouldn't be in the Philippines, would he? Bangkok. You're living in Bangkok, will it all be over next week? Anyway, Darren Rule. Darren. Have I seen you before, Darren? I don't think so. Frank, as long as Liverpool keep picking up points each game and don't lose, they will be okay till the end of the season. They only lost 1 game also. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. And Colin says, Diaz and Cody are getting a chance. Also feel sorry for, yes. Yeah, he can cut up defenders, but again, ignored something. He's better, I've always said he's better coming off the bench because he's got energy, he's got the legs. Spot on there, Colin. And he was ignored as usual. And Farhan Molani, India. Get to bed immediately. Get your sleep. Good to see you, Malay. Farhan. Great name. At least they're easier to pronounce, aren't they? Like, remember when Szoboszlai came? God blimey. How do you say his name? They like character Kashela. Blimey. Anyway, Callum says 2016 to 2019, we signed Mane, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Alisson, Robbo, etc. What happened to that FSG when they did spend? No, we fucking sold players, remember? There's 3 players there that you mentioned. No, Van Dijk, Alisson, and who else? Who else did we bring in? No, it was only them 2. With the Coutinho money, we sold players. And we only spent 8 million on Robertson. Black and White Boy says to Colin, check out Frank's shows with Anthony. I love the history. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you, Black and White Boy. And Colin says, Black and White. Thanks, mate. Love the history. Yeah, I'm a historian. A red and a historian. And I write poetry. And everything else. I don't normally swear, but I've been swearing lately simply because we bought no one. But you see, it's like everything else. Us Liverpool fans, we're passionate. We are passionate about our team, about our club. Most importantly, we support everyone that goes on that pitch. Those 11 players and all the substitutes, we support them. And that's the passion of LFC. I've got friends, know these lads. They go to every game And I'm talking about European games as well, home and away. They were all down there today. They were all down there today at Nottingham. Be home, man. They'll all be home now. You know what I mean? Honestly, these lads are great supporters. They never fucking stop. Shut them up tonight, though, didn't they? Or didn't they? And Callum says, good to see Jürgen looking healthy again. Always on that thing, wasn't it? And he keeps in touch. He's got a new job, hasn't he? Colin says, 76-7, still my favourite year as a little boy. Keegan and Tosh in the bedroom room. So you had them, didn't you? I had Raquel Welch. I was in Rome 77. I was down at Wembley when we got beat by Man U. Then right over to Rome. 77. First European Cup. Just imagine what I've seen. I've seen the winning under Shanks, the first FA Cup. There, Wembley, 65. Excuse me. 65. The first European Cup. I've seen them win the UEFA Cup, under the Shanks. Don't forget, Shanks won also, a UEFA Cup. And then the European Cup. 3 times. Under Bob Paisley. He was the only manager at the time to win 3 European Cups with the same club. He was the only manager at the time to do that. Bob Paisley. Then Joe Fagan winning a treble, never gets fucking mentioned. Never gets mentioned. They all go on about Ferguson. Joe won the league, European Cup, and the League Cup in one season. Never gets mentioned. Ever. Never gets mentioned. Bill Clopper statue. Bill Clopper statue. Best name in the world. Hey Frank, did you hear what Clopper's getting paid just to be mentor for the Red Bull teams? Yeah. Yeah. $20 million a year. Frank, that last comment says there, Copper, about FSG spending, I was on a wind up. They'll never fucking spend that lot. Bill says it's the dream job. He still works in football but gets paid more and doesn't have the stress of being a manager. But who stressed him out? Bill, who stressed him out? Who stressed Klopp out? You can see Klopp when he was our manager. You see him. The joy he had. The joy. He was incredible. You've seen it, the fans, everything. And something happened, and we all know what happened. Colin says, show my age there, mate. Just want to be my age. Instead of black hair. Coppoy says, yeah, Jürgen sell us some crazy striker for 5 million. I think that'll be too much for FSG, wouldn't it? They want to sell somebody before we put the 5 million in anyway. The Liverpool Xabi. Oh, there's a name. Xabi. Hey, Frank, do you agree that after tonight's performance, both Jota and Costas are to start against Brentford on Saturday? That's what we've all been saying. Xabi. Yep, been saying. I wanted them to start tonight. If you was tuned into me pre-match thing, you would have heard me saying. I thought both Robbo and Lucho were poor. Robertson, and we've been, a few of the lads have been saying that he's. I said it 2 seasons, believe it or not, I said it 2 seasons ago. I said you can see the level that Robbo's going, and he's gone further down. He's gone further down now, the level. And Colin says, my late dad has a season ticket, 59.75. Wow. So he's seen Liverpool in the 2nd division under Shanks, and he brought us out. We were already in the 2nd division when he came, like the Shanks, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he brought us down, he relegated us. And brought us out of the 2nd division, won the championship actually, 2nd division championship, and went on to win the league, then the FA Cup. What a manager. Built the foundations of what we are today. Darwin the GOAT. I'm sorry, but is it just me that thinks draws are 100% worse than losses? Debate anyone? That's 4 draws and 7 games, yeah. The thing is, Darwin, we should have won that game tonight, mate. That goalkeeper, made some Walesy saves. We were the better side in the 2nd half. We should have just gone on and won it easily. 2 or 3-1. Should have done. As he says, Clock and builds his own statue if he's earning that much. Builds a couple of statues. Best response all right, Dennis. Cracking that. Love it. Darwin says, I would love to sign that Murillo from Forest. He's only just signed for Forest. Came from Brazil. We can't sign any Brazilians. Can't sign fucking anyone because we've got no money. Got no money to sign anyone. And yet we're the most successful football club in the whole of the British Isles. And we've got no money. You couldn't make it up. There's Hollywood burning down. I would have said that they couldn't even write the script. And Coppite says, we seem to lose that cloppage time aura with Slot. Yeah. I said something, didn't I, on the pre-match and so on. I said, the lads would go at me, but I said, they fucking said everything about Slot. So I've got to be careful with some of the lads. Yeah. And Darwin says he's a left-sided centre-back, 22-year-old, made 18 clearance tonight. Wow. Yeah, he was very good. He got man of the match, didn't he? I don't know who fucking got man of the match, to be honest. I should have got man of the match because I had the sounds of. I was just swearing at the telly. What did you think of the referee tonight? I thought he was awful myself. The Anfield Road. We should have won that, Frankie. You're spot on, lad. Trouble is, none of these players can shoot outside of the box. Do you know what? Do you know you can have a go outside the box and he doesn't fucking do it half of the time? That's Sabozla. And what we were trying to do was trying to pass it into the box. And as one of the lads said, we tried to walk it in. Darwin says, he would have been my man of the match if Sells, their keeper, didn't turn into prime Buffon. Yep. That's what I mean. I don't think that you might think that I'm being, it's not giving any credit to their for. I don't think they're fucking good. They're not like playing foot. They're not like football and footballers, are they? Playing football. They were fucking very lucky with their goal. Very lucky. They just a fucking breakaway and that was the end of it. And Anfield says, hopefully Jürgen is earning enough money to buy the club. Hypothetically, if he bought the club, right, do you think he'd keep Edwards and Wood? He'd be fucking out the door within a minute. I wouldn't even give them a minute. And Coppite says, no joke, Frank, in a few years, you reckon Klopp could buy Liverpool if he invests? I wish someone would buy it, to be honest. I'm being funny. I wish someone would buy us. I want no more Yanks. The only American I want is Elon Musk. Because he's a winner. Colin Blackshaw says, myself, I'll sell Diaz. He's 28 and won't get any better. And have Cody and Darwin as left wingers rotating. As both are younger and can get better. Wow, that's some statement, that. That is some statement, that. And Darwin says, I heard people on my timeline saying Slot should be sacked for our poor form, but people are way too quick to react. That's pathetic, that. That's pathetic. I said sack him when we got beat by Forest at home. No, it didn't. It just happens. No, that's. I always remember them saying fucking sack Klopp. During, I'll tell you when it was when we won the Champions League. They were saying, sack him. Fucking sack him. Sack Klopp. And then when he finally left, a couple of people were saying, should have gone 2 years ago. Which was hard to take, in my opinion. It was hard to take for me. They forget we're 7 points clear with a game in hand. I'm not mad at it, says Darwin. Exactly. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? And the cop-out says, we was 3 back for 40 minutes. Yeah. We was 3 back for 40 minutes. That Forest defence is out, yes. With Trent, Van Dijk and Tsimikas. To be honest, I thought that it frightened me that when Kanate was coming up, fucking hell. And Robertson, I wouldn't mind Robertson coming up, but when I seen Kanate, and when I seen who's coming on, I went, fucking hell. Spot on. Tsimikas. Just what? The cop, I say, raw, weird. We had some same thought. And Lucio Magic. No, we can't sell Lucio. And Lucio carries on by saying, people forget he's being played out. Yes, he is. You're spot on. He's not meant to play down the middle, but we don't have a proper striker apart from Jota, so Slaughter's forced to play him there. That's what we were saying, to be honest. We were saying, I said on the pre-match, Lucio Magic, I said, Slot. No, I didn't. I said, Jota. These two fucking names. Jota needs to play. Start him. But I think he will now. And you're right there about Lucio, because he is playing out of position. Slaughter class if it wasn't for that twat Sells. Is that what you meant, Copite? Copite. Lucio, lad, that's why I want Dance. Darwin, Frank, people tell me you wouldn't sell Darwin for 70 million. I never said that. Listen, what I did say, I said, if we sold them, we're going to get fucking no one in. I don't trust these owners. So we might as well have Darwin there now, rather than be a striker short. And to be honest, if he wouldn't have been suspended, he would have come on tonight. Darwin, he would have come on tonight. No. Colin would take Robertson from Fulham to replace him. Excuse me. Would take Robinson from Fulham to replace Robbo. Yes, he's nearly 28, but Prem proven and ready to go. Getting Cappy. He'd only be the same price. Get in Cappy. In Cappy's fucking brilliant. And he can play two positions. Left back, great left back. And he can play left-sided centre-back. Get him. Same price as him. In Cappy. Fantastic. That's who I wanted. I wanted him and Zubamendi. Darwin to go. I was so sad to see the offer from Al Hilal, the Saudi club. We must keep him. The Copite says Kirkes. And Darwin, trust me, Darwin will come good. He just needs to relax in front of goal. That's it. To be honest, if he did go somewhere, he would score goals. Sounds mad. I know, but he would. He would score goals. He carries on by saying, we have to trust him and back him as Liverpool fans. You never walk alone. Every player that goes on and puts a shirt on, we back. Everyone. Some of the fucking players we've had in the past, and we've had to back them. Ronnie Rosenthal. He missed the worst City ever. And then someone else won. Fucking worse than him. But it was against Fulham, actually. It was down at Craven. I'm sure it was Craven Cottage. I'm sure it was Fulham against. And the ball was there. There's the fucking line. They're just there. And he hits the ball over the back. Worst miss. We've had some terrible plays. Benteke. Fuck. Diouf. Sean Dundee. Fucking hell. I was watching them. Fucking back at them. I was getting behind them. That's it. Because they had their shares on. Yep, their goalkeeper says Copite. The Liverpool videos. Was you rather sign, I hate saying this name, Gokeres, Mbappe, Isak to replace Darwin? Well, I hate Mbappe's name, to be honest, fucking coming up, because we never signed him. But Isak, he just score goals. He just score goals. He's fucking good, that lad. Balabek, Kirkas, Murillo, Incapi, and Isak. If we had different owners, says the Copite, yes. Imagine them. Balabek, Kirkas, Murillo, Incapi, and Isak. The North Red. My only critique is took 10 minutes too long to make changes. Someone else said that as well, North Red, you know. Should have been. I think it was the Anfield, no, I forget it. It was either Frank Norton or Peter May or the Anfield Road. Took 10 minutes too long. Should have been there 10 minutes early. Robinson being in blue, no for me, says the Copite. Cup, I'd say. Someone has a Darwin Núñez Liverpool voodoo doll. And I remember that Rosenthal miss, but he wasn't that bad. Says IBR. Fuck. Do you know what? I was at a Derby game, and I was in it was in the Kemlyn Road stand. You know, it's the Kenny Dalglish stand now. It wasn't fucking built then, like. So when I was sitting there, there was this fucking. I got in a bit late. That's all. Kick off, Derby game, Everton. There was this fella sitting next to me. And he kept shouting at me. And Ronnie Rosenthal scored in the last minute in the cup. And the fella then fucking sat down. I said, are you sure? And he stood up. So I went. As he stood up, I was going. I said, can you see? I sat down. Oh, fucking size of him. 9 foot tall. Biggest Evertonian I've ever seen in my life. Northwest. Rosenthal versus Villa. Was that Villa, was it? That was mad, that. That was absolutely mad. And Lucho, don't you find said Robbo isn't leaving? No. Isn't leaving on a high, yeah. I understand, but time's up, I'm afraid for him. Time is up. You can't, like, we did that, didn't we, with Fabinho, Milner, Henderson. You know, we left them too long. Thiago, we left them all too long. It's so fucking hell. That's what it was all about. He's hands down our best left back over after Alan Kennedy, and I worry you, people only remember this finished Robbo, who's bad. No, Lucho, we all know that he's been brilliant in the past. One of the best left backs Liverpool have ever seen. Two of them. Was Jerry Byrne. He played a full 90 minutes and extra time in an FA Cup final with a broken collarbone. And he even crossed the ball for Roger Hunt to score. Eddie. And, you know, so, and Jerry Byrne, to me, epitomised toughness. The other left back I seen was Emlyn Hughes. When I was on LFC TV, they said, you know, will you name your best 11? I said, yeah. And I put put Phil Neal, and then that right back and left back, I had Emlyn Hughes. Crazy horse. So fantastic. Yeah. No one got past him. And you know, you see him running up and down. He was fucking everywhere there. Emlyn Hughes. So I've seen some great left backs in my time. Some great left back. Gianna Arisa. What a left back he was. Anyway, Lucho says, instead of all the good memories of him bombarding down the left wing with Sadio Mane during his prime. Sadio Mane was unbelievable. We used to go to match knowing that those three players, Mane, Salah and Bobby, were there. We had the privilege of watching them week in, week out. Another privilege I had to see was the likes of Ian Rush and Kenny Dalglish. Another great team. Graham Souness and Terry McDermott and Vic Kennedy. People forget we signed him for just 8 million quid from Hull. He was our best bargain from the Klopp era in Chelsea. Yeah. But, you know, when a player is coming to the end of his tether, you know, his time, shall we say, he still gets a good living. He's a multi-millionaire now out of Liverpool. And I have always said he was lucky. He was a very lucky player. What if the likes of... now, don't forget, they were being relegated, or they were relegated. What if someone else would have come in for him? Say, like Everton, not being funny towards Everton. He would never have fucking won anything. Look what he's won with Liverpool. He's won everything. Every conceivable medal you can win in club football, he's won. Hasn't he? Every one. And he's not like the old players. The old players, you know, the ex-players who can't even get a fucking ticket for the match. Who sell their medals. You have to sell them because they're that skint. That's what annoys me. That's what annoys me. He won't have to sell them because he's a multi-millionaire now. Ahmed, I'm just so worried what is going to happen to our club. Will we have a disastrous season? I hope not. I really hope not, because I still think we need 2 players in this window. And if we get those 2 players in, we'll go on and succeed. If we don't, if we just steer clear of injuries or not burning out, we could do well. If we don't buy anyone. And Lucho, people forget we signed and forget. Spread that. Oh, Snakey. Stephen Snake. Watch Spurs put Arsenal to the sword tomorrow, or at least draw. Lest we forget, Arsenal still have to come here in the league. Yes. Yep, tonight's disappointing, but let's not forget their goalkeeper. Yes. Well said, Snake. Well said, mate. Well said, Stinky. Colin says, remember when we bought Speedy and he scored like hell? Would you take Chris Wood or it? No. He's knocked in 22 this season. I remember he was a prick in real life. Do you know that? Speedy. Horrible. Horrible man. Cody Felsen. We are everyone's cup final. Good point. Good pointer. A point is a solid result. The game was always going to play out like this, says Cody Felsen. Ahmed, I don't think 60 to 70 million pound worth of investment is enough. We need at least 200 to 250 to be spent all round. These players are getting tired and old, and we have vision for the future on replacing. We don't have any fucking vision. Not with this lot in charge of us. I'm sorry, and that is even. Where Robbo's concerned, says Snake, there's no sentiment in evolution, and nostalgia stagnates squads. That's a brilliant thing. I've said it all the time. Brilliant servant, but being brutal is time's up. Yes. Great comment. And Reece scored some rockets, he did. And remember the own goal he scored against Chelsea? And Rafa just said to that, got rid of him, bang, that was it, gone. Don't forget Rafa Benitez, you know, what he did for us. North Red, that wasn't a complete disaster, even if Spurs act like a team tomorrow night. But we have no more room, we cannot fail anymore, or this is gone, says the North Red. Scott Williams. That will end up a good point for us, I think. It is a good point. I said at the beginning, Scott. I said we weren't beat. We should have won it. We should have won the game. We were the better side. Oh, first half, second half, bam. Get into them. So, yeah. We weren't beaten. As one of the lads said, we've only lost one match all season. Yeah. Scott Williams. Now, why do you rate Robbie Fowler, Frank? Well, if he was playing tonight, I mean, this season, put it that way. If he'd be playing this season, okay. Robbie. Great player. Great goal scorer. And I mean, great goal scorer. With his head, with his feet, with everything. Unbelievable. It was Robbie. Ahmed. I think the best defensive combination Liverpool FC have had is Sammy Upia and Stephen Ancho. Wow. What about Glenn Hussein? Big Sammy was brilliant. But Mark Lawrence and Alan Nelson, no one got past them. They were unbelievable then. Unbelievable. And great footballers. And the North Red, yep, Lucho, but don't kill him in front of us. I love him, but we have to stop publicly flogging him in the Prem. Enough. Frank, was you part of the urchins back in the day? No. I know who was, though. My boss, who was younger than me, was in the urchins. He said, do you want to come to match with us? I said, I didn't know. He was. I said, yeah. But with him, okay now. See you, lads. after the game. You know, brutal legends. I just like going to a match. Coming home, used to walk home, go in, get changed, because I was a townie, and out to town. On a Saturday, when we always played on a Saturday. And if it was a midweek game, used to go into the Chester on the corner of Scotty Road and Great Ormond. It's a funeral parlour now. But the new lads, they still go away today. I was with them a few times. Oh, fucking hell. What they got up to, Jesus. Could write a book. But I think I'd be nicked. They nicked me. Was that you? Anyway, Snapey, the only team in the league unbeaten away all season. Look at Man City tonight. 2-0 up. And Colin says, Brentford's will be no walkover. Good team. I worry for the weekend. Colin, honest mate, don't be worrying. Don't be worrying. Do you ever remember when, through this season, as Snapey said, the only unbeaten side, not unbeaten, in the league this season, away from home, unbeaten. And do you ever remember when we were coming up to Manchester United game? I'm not sure, I mean away, when we hammered them. They said, you haven't played anyone yet. Remember that, all fans? Then we beat Man United. And then it was, you haven't played anyone. You haven't played it. Then we played City, beat them. Then we played Real Madrid. You haven't played anyone, played them, beat them. Beat fucking everyone. It's just one of these things. But we're not fucking being beaten. Remember that. We're not being beaten. And we will fucking come good. Colin, honestly, mate, stay with us. Stay with us. Ahmed, Frank, can you remember the German player we had, defender Marcus? Oh, yeah. And what was his name? I always forget this fella's name. Left back. I thought, fucking hell, what was his name? He was brilliant. I fucking did. The other fella got rid of him. Julian. He was brilliant with Babel lip. Right back, Babel. Left back, what's it, German? It's Germany. Brilliant. I'm sure his name was fucking Ziegler or something like that. Ziegler. I don't know. Yeah, I remember him, Ahmed. Brilliant, him. Marcus. He got very sick, A virus hit him, and he couldn't walk or anything. Shocking. After he left us, Anyway, cop out. I might sign up to the Urchins. I've boxed in my past. Get the Forest fans done. Stop it. The Forest fans done. IBR Ziege, thank you. Thank you. Ziege. I thought he was great. And earlier he got shot of him. Fucking nuts, him, earlier. No wonder that aorta thing. I think he was fucking having it before anyway. And do you ever remember Yari Lippman? fucking brilliant. And he got shut of him, he wouldn't fucking play him. Yari Littman. Someone said, I think it was Youssef. He said, no one comes here, you know, because I was going mad over Zubimendi, to be honest. I am still angry. And Youssef said, I think they just prefer to go to London. And these are the players that came to us. Marcus Babel, Christian Ziege, that was his name, wasn't it? Christian Ziege. Yari Littman. Great players. Great players. You know, you've only got to look at the likes of Mascherano, who was playing down there. At West Ham, he came to us. Xabi Alonso. Fucking great players. Foreigners. Brentford will be more expensive, especially at home. Expensive, I'm sorry. Brentford will be more expensive, especially at home. They leave gaps for Gakpo, Diaz, Salah and or Jota to exploit. Plus, our midfielders are more creative than theirs. We'll do Brentford. Thank you, Stephen Smith. Great comment. On Bill Clopper statue. Did you see Brentford have the best records along with us? No. And he says, in 11 home games, they have 7 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. They will be tough. Best home form. Along us, yes. But we fucking beat them. If Stephen Sneap says we'll beat them, we'll beat them. If I say we beat them, we beat them. Like I said, we won't lose against Forest. And Bill says, do you remember the only team to beat Brentford at home? No, who was it? And he says, little quiz for you. And Copite says, Forest. Yeah, there we are, Christian Ziege. IBR. Babel was world class. It's great. Marcus Babel in the derby, yeah. With big dunk. Scored, didn't he? Cracking cover as well. Right in that Gladys Street. Xabi, Frankie, yeah. Still favourites. Odds on. Yeah. Remember, Xabi, we said to him, it's ours to lose. You've only got to look at the mentality tonight, you know. Went in at half time, 1-0 down. And we came out. We said, we're not going to get fucking beat here. And we were unlucky not to win. Think about that. It's our mentality. And the Xabi says, the good news is that I still think Arsenal are poor. Gabriel Jesus is out for the rest of the season with Achilles. I don't like seeing things like that, you know. You know, players, terrible injuries. But does anyone give a fuck about us when we had a load of injuries? No. The likes of Big Verge out for the season as well. No one felt sorry for us. Ahmed. Christian Ziege, as soon as he left Liverpool, he started abusing us, giving his interview out. That's when I lost respect for the guy. He won a treble with us. And after that, he was bashing us in the media. The thing, he was treated terrible, though. He was brilliant, Ziege. The other fella, really, got shut of him. They don't have funds either. They won't sign a striker, I don't think. And let's be honest, Forest won't win the title. So I see us as clear favourites, says Xavi. Liverpool Xavi. Yes. 110% with you there. We'll finish here, boys, after all these little ones. Lucho says, hey Frank, I hope you know you're my favourite content creator alongside Leo's goals. I love to watch you post-match, says Lucho. Oh, thank you. Leo's goals, hey, how is he? Someone's asking about him. It's lovely, yeah? Lovely fella. Tell him I was asking about him, Lucho. All right. That's lovely, that. Good compliment, thank you. Will you ever do a live watch along during a game to see your jet to the goals? I'd love that. I might do actually one day. Let you know. I go to Italy, for my holidays, and I've been in some bars when Liverpool have been playing, and the Italians are made of. I was in Sorrento, and Napoli's just down the road. And I was in this bar, and we beat anyway, we won. And I was like, fucking get in. I was the only one shouting because no one else was. It was just having a bevy, on footballers in Sorrento. He was the barman, not the barman, the bar owner. And he was a big Napoli supporter. And he said to me, do you want to go and see it? We're playing Sampdoria Wednesday. Do you want to go? Because this was a Saturday. I was watching the match. When we beat Bolton, I think. Anyway, I said, yeah. And I went with him. Brilliant. Brilliant. Those lads, the Napoli support. My granddad supported Italian. And they were made up with me. Sure, yeah. Liverpool supported mad. And when the Napoli beat them, it was just like those Liverpool. Get out, like this fella, mad Englishman. So I might do that, Lucho. Didn't Arsenal just beat them away 3-1, right? Says the Liverpool video. Don't know. You never walk. Hey, Frank, do you think we can still get money for Robo in the summer if we reinvest in it? Yeah, certainly. There's only, 30, 31? Yeah. There's a few million there. But it's if we fucking invest in a left back, to be honest. You never walk, honestly. Or is it better we sell Costa? No. As he could get us an IFV in the market. No, I thought Costa should be playing from now on if we're not going to buy a left back. I really believe that. You never walk, honestly. And IBR says, we were lucky to get Babel on a free as all the top European clubs wanted him, but he wanted to come to us. You're right there, IBR. He did. He wanted to come to us. Unbelievable. Do you ever remember Morientes when he came to us? And he won an FA Cup medal with the Michael Owen final. Remember that? Very interesting. He was at Istanbul. Seen pictures of him, but earlier. This is who's signing for us. And he must have thought, fucking hell, we're going to win the European. We're going to get European Cups. But at least he got an FA Cup with his medal. Arsenal are average without Saka, says Colin Blackfield. I think you're right there. And Snapey says, Arsenal are flawed. The last 2 seasons have damaged them psychologically. Coming so close. No Saka, no Jesus, now, and no target man. The window isn't closed yet, though. Stay. You might just bring someone in. I'm not fucking bothered about them anyway. Honest. Anyway, lads, thank you so much for keeping me company. I've got another pod on Thursday, 8 o'clock as usual. 8 o'clock. So if you want to join me there, be having a post-match. I don't know whether to have a pre. Yeah, I'll have a pre-match and a post-match on Saturday, the Brentford game. Is that all right? Thank you. Snakey says, good night all, sleep well. Thank you, Stephen. Maybe another banger, Franco. Mille grazie. Look, I'm just made up. I'm made up. We went out in that second half, determined not to be fucking beaten by this lot. As I said, I don't like those horrible fans. I take away the hate. I just don't like them. The copyright. Big up, good stream, lads. Up the urchins, lads. We will have the Brentford fans. He's an urchin. Callum, the greatest cop-eyes in the world. He's an urchin. You'll make these up, can you? And Colin Blackshear, good night, Frank and chat. Thanks for having me. No, thanks for joining it. This is a great community, you know. There's other lads as well that come on. Some smashing lads. Really. And they're all good lads. Every one of us. Great little community, this. There's different opinions and there's good opinions. Great comments. And that's what I try to do. Honestly. Honest to God. Great community. All good people. Great comments. And I read every one of them out if I can. And Copite says, nah, I'm joking. I'm not a serious guy. Love a joke, too, you know. Urchin. You're an urchin. Thank you, boys, for keeping Frank company. Hope to see you Thursday. And have a good day tomorrow. As they say, have a good day. What's your good film, by the way? Oh, if you haven't seen, I've got to tell these 2 pictures. One is called Nobody. Watch it, please. Nobody. That's all it's called. Nobody. If you're there, and there's another one called. It's a cracking film. It's called Knox, as in a name, you know, Knox. Knox. Knox Goes Away. Brilliant 2 films. Watch them. Thank me later. And as the cop-out says, big up, you'll never walk alone. Mama, grazie, ciao. Grazie. Ci vediamo. Amico mio. Callum. Columbo.